No screen this time? Okay. Good enough.
Alright.
Good place to start.
Alright.
Isaac, take us away, introduce us.
Hello and welcome to the Toomanywords podcast. I am your co-host, Isaac William Joseph, along with...
Jordan.
You know, I wasn't even holding my mic for that.
Honestly, I thought you could just left it right there.
Left it right here?
Yeah, I turned the thing all the way up.
Alright, in editing, you're gonna turn me up, baby. If it's not good.
I don't think you'll need it. Honestly, you should be fine. And if you really want, you can actually turn it up even more.
Whoops.
Right here. So
cute.
It's got its own volume, and you got software volume.
Let's just get it up to 60. How about that? Okay. Bam. I am with, as said, just Jordan, but we have a guest in studio for the second week in a row.
Hello, my name's Darren. Or you guys can call me Six Demons if you want to call me by my artist name.
Yeah,
or my Twitch name, Y Maze, by the way. Going live on Twitch tonight at 12:30 p.m.
Is that your intro? That's perfect.
No, that's not my intro. My intro is, hi, my name is Sexy, and I have a big fat cock. Ooh, wait, no. Censored. Haha. Joke's on you guys. You guys can stop.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
All right. Stuff that is new pertaining to the podcast or the Scaldstone. Nothing really new with the Scaldstone. I update a new episode on the podcast page of the website.
I noticed that. Yeah, I actually noticed that today when I went to the pod.
But other than that, nothing really new. I'm just progressing with writing works as per usual.
Didn't you upload a couple school rates?
Yeah. I don't think I plugged the school pages page on the website. Yeah, just school writings on the website. I have a psych paper on there and an English paper on there.
Nice.
I will only post my homework if it's interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna slap on some math homework if I have math class next semester.
I forgot you're in school. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Literally in my Discord with me, Jake, and Soren, me and Jake were making fun of Soren because Jake thought it took him 4 years just to complete fucking DMAC. Soren was only in there for like 2.5.
It's gonna take me 4 years. I'm a part-time student.
Yeah, I think he was doing full-time.
I'm prepared to graduate at 30. Honestly.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You're proud of that?
The longer I take, the more money I save over time.
That's not 4. That's 8 years.
Wait.
Yeah. 4 years at DMAC. To get to 4 classes.
Even though I counted 4 on my fingers, but yeah, it's 8.
And then 4 years at a university doing whatever I need to do to get a degree.
All right.
Anyways, other than that, I think the anything else that needs to be mentioned, the podcast brand, the coloring, the theme is a base black with a gold accent.
I love it.
I know on Facebook that there was almost a unanimous vote for a tan color, but since the Scaldstone logo is got a tan theme, and the podcast needs to differentiate,
the black and
I think it's very important.
I think I love the black and gold. I think I know why you probably picked it. It's because your hockey team that you like.
I've always liked black and gold. It's a good look.
It is a good look.
It's a very good look.
Like even like black and red sometimes.
Black, gold, red, white.
Yeah, white.
Any mixture of that.
Maybe a gray.
Really nice looking.
Maybe a gray. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends on what you guys like. Yeah, excuse me.
But so we've already kind of gotten a hint of this, but something I actually want to do with guests. I think asking them what their favorite podcasts typically are is a really good showing of what kind of guest you'll be.
It's a good thing we didn't ask Armin that last week, then.
I mean,
yeah, that's probably a good thing too. I'm sorry, but we all know what he'll probably say too. I'm just saying, maybe. You guys want to know mine?
Yeah.
So every time I go to Spotify, okay, my favorite podcast out there right now is Impulsive by Logan Paul. Don't know why. It's just when everything that they say on there is just hilarious. Mike, Paul, their fucking other friends, because they get a lot of rappers on that shit too.
Don't you actually listen to that one as well?
I've Impulsive is on my to listen list.
Yeah.
I actually don't hate Logan like most people.
I don't either. His brother Jake, though, there's certain things that are just annoying.
The only thing I like about Jake is his hairstyle, and I think that even that a lot of people would disagree with.
Yes, yeah.
Lights
yeah.
up when you talk.
It's Huh?
The thing lights up when you talk.
Oh yeah, it tells you what your volume is. Like I can get fucking close to it, it turns red.
Yeah.
Our guest has better equipment than us, folks.
This is
just
true.
letting you know.
It might sound better. I don't know, because I have other software in my home on my desktop PC, like going right through it, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm just like sometimes I go off the top of my head because I got topics today too for like podcasting.
Oh
Today.
hell yeah!
Yeah. So if you guys want to jump right into it, let's talk about the trends back in the 2010s.
What?
Yeah, the trends that were going back.
I mean,
in the
sure, lead us.
So so I got them on my notes pads here. Like YOLO started in like 2010. Like
Uh-huh.
YOLO. Like
We
you
were in
only live
middle
one-
school, I remember.
Literally, yes.
7th grade.
Yeah, and then we talk about like silly bands were a thing back in the 2010s still.
Yeah.
This wasn't on my notes though, but like old TV shows though, I remember sitting and like waking up in the fucking
There
morning.
were TV shows in the 2010s.
Oh, I mean, yeah, there were a lot of TV shows in
Yeah,
the 2010s. And
yeah.
literally waking up in the middle of the night hearing George fucking Lopez. Hello.
Oh, dude, I actually do that. I do the tap all the time at work. I'm just like,
Literally.
you know why I do that?
What?
Because all I work with is Latinos, and they love it.
Nice. Where do you work at again now?
I work at a factory.
Nice.
I stand down steel like literally all day.
Damn.
You should
Or-
see him when he comes home. His
or I
face is
Just like beat fucking like dark mist. Yeah.
I look like a dirty man. When I
Like
get
what
home.
Dustin comes home from.
You look
fucking
like
doing
you took
oil
a shower
changes.
today.
I take a shower for every school day at the very minimum.
I mean, yeah. Reasonable. Don't want to go to work don't want to go to work, come home and go to school and like looking like you just got out of a fucking goddamn burnt fucking car fire.
Sometimes they let me in the paint booth.
Nice.
That's fun.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
But like silly bands were a fucking thing. The cinnamon
Yeah, yeah.
challenge started back in 2010.
Yeah.
The fucking cinnamon challenge. You know what also was back in
yeah.
2010? The gamma challenge. And I did that on my old channel and that shit fucking sucked until the actual sourness flavor got in my mouth. I'm like, okay,
What
this
was
isn't
the
bad.
gamma?
So you know like G Fuel?
Yeah.
Literally kids were taking like tablespoons of it and put them in their mouths. Just like the cinnamon challenge. Yes.
That's
It-
just like dry scooping pre-workout or some shit.
I know. I'm just like, bleh. But this one kind of like sparked my memory though a little bit. Planking.
Oh my goodness.
Literally
That's
planking.
the healthiest trend of all
It
time.
is
What are you
though.
talking
Yeah,
about?
I want to put that in quotation
It was
marks.
also
Healthiest.
stupid.
Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird.
I
started
still
it,
have
too.
Flappy
I
Bird
do
on my
too.
iPad.
I got a
Not
score-
iPad, iPod.
iPod.
I got a
Yes.
score of
Damn.
over 1,000 on that game. Nobody believed me.
Until you had to take a screenshot of it and send it to like
Even
your
then,
Instagram
bro.
page. Damn. And then Vine to end it off. Vine.
Yeah.
And Musically. is what
Speaking
started-
of impulsive.
Yeah.
All right. So I did ask you prior to the week.
Yeah.
What you thought you would want to talk about, and you did mention sports. Now,
I did.
What? Now that's a surprise. Now I do know you're a Chiefs fan. But
Yeah.
I'm actually
I
quite
wanna talk
surprised
about
you
it.
chose sports.
I want to talk about a different team that I think who's gonna fucking make it. And you
To the
guys are
Super Bowl?
to the Super Bowl this year.
Hot take time.
Yeah,
Hot take time.
We
Go.
gotta make that a fucking
Wait a
thing
second,
now.
wait a
We
second.
gotta make that a thing
Okay,
now. Hot
okay.
takes.
Podcast
Oh.
segment, hot take moment.
Before we even talk about sports,
Yes.
I need to make this interesting for the people who don't like sports.
Yeah.
Jordan?
Actually, yes. Do.
Jordan bought me something that I want to try, and I am inviting you to do the same.
Oh no.
Pull it out, baby.
Do you want me to
We're
start
going
with
to try to
the?
talk about sports
You
while
want-
also doing this.
You want to bring out the easy one or the hard one?
The hard one.
Okay.
The interesting one.
I don't know how you are with spicy, but
Holy fuck! Yeah. Actually,
Yes.
I did that before.
The One Chip Challenge
he
2022.
he did the 2020
Did you
edition
do
one.
the 2022 version?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Really?
At work, and no, the chip is not good itself.
No, it's never good. Are you kidding me? We don't do this for taste.
I'm sure Dustin's
The only
probably.
reason why I like, dude, if it actually tasted good, I might actually have
Just buy a whole bunch.
do this more than once a year.
I know. My answer on that would probably be a no right now.
A no?
Yeah, a no.
That is
Sorry,
just fine.
it's just because I did it already before and I do not want to do it again.
Hey, bro.
Now,
that's
guess what?
just fine.
This guy over here.
I'm not doing it. I
Jordan's
already
not doing it.
Really?
told him that's not going to happen. That's not something I even need to partake in.
But in
I have
order-
nothing to prove regarding that.
I feel like we must entertain the non-sports fans while I try to breathe fire through sports. Okay.
Yes, I agree with that.
So before you open it, I want to tell the story about the 2020 edition one, actually. So I'm sure Dustin's probably showed you the video. Maybe.
Probably. I don't know.
Back when I first started hanging out with these guys again, they had them on sale for like $2 a piece.
Oh,
I bought
shit.
6 of the 2020 editions.
Okay.
And, yeah, I just kind of like gave them to people. But me and Dustin, we got one for Isaac, and we opened it and was like, here, try this new Dorito flavor. We lied to him, and he was expecting something, just a new Dorito flavor.
Nice.
And then he
It looked
eats
very
it.
sus because it was pitch black.
Yeah. And then he eats it, and he's just like, whoa! And I'll show you the video sometime again.
There's definitely a video of me running around in my underwear and chugging a gallon of milk
Damn.
outside.
And then, yeah, that was a very good moment, actually. I very funny.
All right, while I open this up, give me your hot take. What are we talking about right
So,
now?
we all know that my Chiefs only won one Super Bowl, and everybody was like so happy about it because it's been a while since they won it or something, like, right?
The Chiefs?
I don't. My team right now don't think they're gonna make it this year, just because it's just like it's only a one-time thing. Everybody on this podcast, he just took a bite. If you didn't hear that crunch, that
Crunchy.
that delicious.
I can
fucking-
taste the blue. No,
Was
I
that-
can't.
I could
Was
taste
that
the
just
blues.
the bite, or did you eat the whole chip?
That was just a bite.
Okay.
I could never do the whole chip.
Yeah, the whole.
Oh!
I think he's going to need that Pepsi Zero.
Oh,
I have a whole thing of water up
Don't
there,
forget, water does not help.
and I have a whole thing of milk.
soda
Oh.
doesn't help either.
So
So-
you're saying, all right? So you're saying that the Chiefs are not going to make it this year?
No,
Who's going to make it?
I have a feeling that the Bills are like on. Like, it's just my theory though. Maybe the Bills are gonna make it. Maybe like an underrated team though. Sorry for the women laughing in the background right now. That'd be edited out, honestly.
Hey, bro, it's
Maybe.
all right.
Hey, it's part of the experience, man.
But it's just like, it's just like, I don't know, because it can be any underrated team right now. Like, who knows?
Well,
the
here's
fucking
the
Packers
thing.
can probably make it. The fucking
Here's my
Vikings
take
can probably make it.
on the Bills.
Mike.
The proudest thing I ever did as a sports article writer back in 2019,
Oh yeah, I remember those days.
that was coming off the season that the Bills didn't make the playoffs.
He's sweating.
I think it was Josh Allen's freshman year, no, rookie year.
You okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Are you good?
And things were just disappointing in general.
Take another
But-
bite.
This was after years of watching the draft and watching the Bills constantly draft players that I wanted the Raiders to draft.
Yeah.
I'm like, these homies are really going to be good. And ever since then, they have not missed the playoffs. And Josh Allen has gotten better.
That's what I'm
Right
saying.
now, my favorite quarterback in the league is Josh Allen.
Yeah.
He is so electrifying to watch.
Yeah.
I just love every part of the team. I'm a defensive fan, but Josh Allen gets me excited.
Oh, yeah.
But here's my trope. Here's my issue with the Bills. As much as I would be so happy to see them go and win a Super Bowl because they deserve it,
Oh yeah.
I think they're a little overrated.
Yeah.
Because-
exactly.
Everybody's ranking them number one when they have yet to beat the Chiefs in the postseason.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Lions for the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Macho Man just came out. Everybody.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Hey,
But,
show the camera your tongue. It's not as blue as I thought.
Yeah. I'm glad that you whipped out the video because I'm
That shit
definitely
turns
using
blue.
it for promos.
Oh yeah, that was my entire thought process.
Thank you so much.
See, when I did that at work, though, I didn't really care to see the color of my fucking mouth. It was just the fucking heat, intensity, and shit like that.
Tastes like shit. It
Literally.
burns like shit.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look like shit anymore.
Yeah.
But to follow up, I definitely need the Bills to prove themselves against the Chiefs before I think they're Super Bowl winners.
Yeah.
Beating the Super Bowl champions in Week 1 just a few days ago is a really good sign.
Yeah.
But
that's like
I just really don't understand the number 1 placement if they have yet to beat the Chiefs in the postseason. And that's coming from a Raiders fan.
That is coming from a Raiders fan. And this is going to come from a Chiefs fan. Sitting down and actually watching a game on my phone at work sometimes, literally just like I love the switch to different like ESPN or like CBS, different fucking games that are going on and watching other quarterbacks play. Like you just saying Allen, electrifying.
Oh yeah.
Literally. Key fucking word, everybody. Electrifying.
Yeah.
We
He
can
dunked on Bobby Wagner.
He actually is going for another bite. What the fuck?
Damn, dude.
Well, it started getting all right, and I'm like, nah, that's not good.
Yeah, they said like 15, between 15.
Still tastes horrible.
You're supposed to not drink anything for an hour. That's the challenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
That just tastes bad. You know what?
I got a feeling
We're done. How you doing?
What's the other one you got? Is that the original one? That
No, he just got some spicy cinnamon squares that you could probably try.
The easy mode.
Fuego Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I will definitely fucking try those because I am a psycho.
They taste like those.
They taste like Fireball.
They taste like those red candies.
Oh, really?
Hot tamales.
Yeah.
Oh. Bro.
Man, my mouth tastes like shit right now.
Wednesday.
There's the promo.
Yeah, right there. My mouth tastes like shit. Well, quit eating shit. Let's try these. Because if these are actually good, I actually might go buy a bag and put them in like milk and eat them.
I'm not a big fan, personally. I bought a bag and put it in... I do this thing called perpetual cereal, which is like perpetual soup, where you just infinitely keep putting in shits of cereal. But I put one bag in my thing of that, and that's why this bag, I'm just like, this is for anyone to just snack on or like eat or whatever the fuck.
I taste the cinnamon, like the cinnamon toast crunch originally. The heat, it's not that hot. It's not spicy.
Hot.
It's just
like,
tangy,
yeah.
literally. But these are actually fucking amazing. Just eating one of them might recommend me going to like get to the store. And
I found them at Walmart. They're all over the place over there.
Nice.
Like they had like 3 different displays for
He's
them.
over there dying. Ooh yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Why is it getting worse? Oh my god.
Because he took a second bite.
Here's a topic for you, dog. Maybe it is so fucking get some creative juices flowing. I'm talking about the topic being people you still talk to who crazy as fuck.
Who's that?
That's my friend Tanner.
Just forward that to my agent, the mask.
Why? He's wearing a mask.
He's wearing a fucking mask.
Oh, I got milk spilling down the side of my face right now.
You mean water?
It's like no, it's milk.
Oh, he has milk? Oh.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
inside your beard.
Okay, so
Back to the sports, though.
when it comes to week 2 of the NFL,
Yeah.
You could make some pilk.
I could.
Well, who's playing in week 2? I forgot.
When it comes to week 2 of the NFL, when it comes to releasing, this will come out on Saturday, which means only one game for week 2 has been played.
Yeah.
I think it will be neat
To talk about it right now?
to talk about it now.
Yeah. So who plays?
And then our
your
listeners
predictions.
immediately know if we're wrong.
Yes. So who plays? I can't remember what team.
It's actually the Chargers versus the Chiefs.
Okay. We already know what's going to fucking happen.
I
in
think
that
it's
game.
the Chiefs.
Yes. It's going to be the fucking Chiefs because, one, we already know who's on our fucking defense right now.
Chiefs had a really good first game.
Literally, yes. We
5
did.
touchdowns.
Yeah, I know. That's the one. See, I'm just like, I'm not saying. Last night I was talking in a Discord with Jake. Literally, when every
We're
time
done with this video, by the way.
No, we're not.
We're definitely done.
No, we're not. Until you stop reacting, that's when we're done. Because I want you to be able to pull whatever you want for this promo.
Promo promos are 20 seconds, homie.
Oh, but
You want me to make a different one every week?
Hey, that's up to you.
Hey, all right, okay. But tell me why you think the Chiefs should win.
Why should they win?
Yeah.
To beat against the Chiefs?
Why should the Chiefs beat the Chargers?
Because, I mean, it's not like I'm saying I don't like the Chargers itself, though. It's just, I haven't actually seen a full game of the Chargers play, though, by themselves versus a different
Nobody
team.
hates the Chargers. They haven't been good long enough.
I know, exactly. That's the thing, though. Because I've never seen them, like, win past a fucking goddamn... Have they even won a Super Bowl? That's my question.
No.
Exactly. You heard it from the man who watches football constantly. No. The word is fucking no. And this, yes, the Chiefs only won like when? 2019? Or was it 2018? I can't remember
anymore.
I think it was
but-
The
2019.
Chiefs won their second championship in franchise history in 2020.
Yeah, 2020. Okay, I was kind of close off. But anyways.
Actually, no, wait a second. So there was the Chiefs 49ers game, which, oh yeah, that's right. They won that Super Bowl
Yeah.
literally the month before COVID became a problem.
Yes.
That's what happened.
That one fucking sucked.
And then the year after that, they lost to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well.
And then, of course, we all know Rams versus Bengals.
Yeah, exactly.
But as of the last 2 years, despite the Chiefs themselves not winning the Super Bowl, I will say they did beat the Bills both times,
Yeah, I know.
which is exactly my point.
And going to playoffs non-fucking stop, too. Like, making it to the playoffs. Like
Jordan,
Hmm.
what's your pick on Thursday night?
Thursday night? What's going on Thursday?
Thursday night, Chiefs versus Chargers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's winning? Your prediction. Is this going to be a unanimous Chiefs?
I think the Chiefs are going to do good this season, but I don't think...
Thank you.
I don't think they're going to make it all the way.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your hot take on that?
I just think they probably won't make the playoffs this year, but they'll do a really good season.
Well, it's easy to say who won't make the freaking Super Bowl. That's a 32-1 chance.
Yeah.
Who's going to the Super Bowl, Jordan?
I don't know. I
Browns.
honestly, with the way the Chargers have been hyped up and the way people are talking, maybe the Chargers. Maybe we'll see them get there. You got some
How about this?
Some chip on your lip right there.
How about
Really? Oh, I just smeared that on my face.
How about we come up with the assumption that maybe the Cardinals?
The Cardinals just got whooped by the Chiefs.
Let's see.
Just a random thought.
Ravens. It's going to be
Ravens?
Chargers and Ravens, if that's even possible.
No.
It's not? Okay.
No. Pick a different team. Keep
Uh,
going.
I'm going to stick with the Ravens. Ravens and Bears.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're okay.
That works. That's his Super Bowl projection. Lock it in. Ravens versus Bears after week 1 predictions. What's your Super Bowl, Darren?
My Super Bowl take right now, literally, probably got to be thinking maybe the Packers.
Honestly, I got a feeling the Packers are actually going to put up a really good season.
Yeah, don't pay attention to week 1. Aaron Rodgers takes week 1 off. Okay.
I know. Yeah.
He did really bad.
Yeah.
An underdog team that I'm really excited about, the freaking New Orleans Saints.
The Saints, yeah.
Oh my goodness, they had such a comeback game against the Falcons, and I know everybody comes back against the Falcons, but the Falcons are actually supposed to be a pretty good midway team
Yeah.
this year.
Yes.
Michael Thomas, one of my favorite wide receivers in the league,
Thomas.
has come back after being gone all year last year.
Really? He's
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
Dang.
He scored 2 touchdowns late in his first game back, and I
Damn.
can't be any more happy for him.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to
good.
pick them as a dark horse.
Oh, yeah.
Super Bowl appearance.
Lions for the Super Bowl.
Against the Bills. Bills, Saints, Super Bowls. Dude, I've been backing the Bills ever since 2019. Ever since they made me look good. Ever since they played good on that article I wrote about them. Okay? I don't believe in second teams, but if I did,
Nah.
they would be the Bills right now. Okay?
Second teams to me is just like, nah. You can't. You can only have. And speaking of like a second team, I love how people are like, oh, I have two favorite teams of footballs. No, you can only have one.
I think my case is kind of reasonable since I made a hot take about them a few
Lions
weeks ago.
versus Browns.
Lions versus Browns.
Yep.
See, that one was just fucking random, and I think I like that.
That's not random. That's
No.
taking the two most notoriously bad teams and putting them in the Super Bowl.
Who also have the most, bitter rivalry.
But I think Bills should win
That's
that
true.
Super Bowl against the Saints.
That's
But
why,
I think I would
said-
love to watch that game
Yeah, I
so
would- Yes.
much.
Yes, that game would have been that game would be really fun to watch. But back to Thursday.
You know, I think it's all right now.
You think it's okay?
Yeah, I
That's
think my
good.
face is good.
That's good. Yeah, you're not sweating anymore.
This corner of my mouth is kind of warm because I smeared the freaking chip.
I mean, yeah,
We're good.
that's good
I
though.
think we're good.
So back to Thursday though. We'll all go in a circle and talk about it.
Oh, I think we all picked the Chiefs to win, right?
Oh yeah, no. But I was also saying like prediction on like what the score is gonna be like first quarter, second
okay.
quarter,
Go
third
for it.
quarter, and
Go
fourth
for it.
Honestly,
Yeah. Like how do you guys think it's gonna go? Do you think Patrick Mahomes?
this
is
could
gonna,
really, honestly go either way.
I have a feeling Kelsey's gonna probably make like 53 yards, probably. I mean, no, I mean Mahomes maybe like through passing yards though, maybe
Huh?
passing yards.
53 passing yards
Yeah.
in the whole game? For who?
I don't know what we're talking about
Patrick
anymore.
Mahomes?
Maybe.
You have lost me.
Multiply that by 10.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Multiply that by 10. Yeah.
But, okay, so it really depends. Okay, so the Chargers are projected to be a good team this year.
Yeah.
But will they be consistent? Here's the thing
That's
about
the question.
the Chargers beating my Raiders last week. As much as I hated the way the Raiders played last week,
Yeah.
that is the worst version of Derek Carr I've seen in a very long time. But they still lost by only 5 points.
Yeah.
Lions only lost by 3 points last week.
Yeah.
What the Chiefs lose by, I can't remember.
I have no idea.
A
I thought they
million
won.
points because the freaking
Yeah.
I think they let the Cardinals score like 2 touchdowns late in the
Okay.
game. But it really depends on what kind of Chargers team you're going to get if we're going to talk about the score. I think the Chiefs are going to win regardless.
Yeah.
But I think the Chargers defense can surprise Patrick Mahomes.
Maybe, yeah.
But I still think Patrick Mahomes can easily score 28 to 35 points. Let's say the Chargers score 26 points.
Damn. That's a low number.
That's not too low.
It's not too low, but it's like like you could probably like round that up to 30. You know?
I mean, if we're talking about like by sevens, I would say 28.
yeah.
But I'm just kind of trying to get
Just
a little
go
bit
zooming
more
out, yeah.
unique.
Yeah.
Let's say 35-28. How about that? 35-28 Chiefs.
35-28. You know what's funny? I was thinking the same numbers, but I went a little bit higher.
Alright.
I was probably thinking like fucking
42-35?
Yes, actually, that literally
Okay.
in my head. Like I don't know how he read that, but yeah,
Oh,
literally
it's
like
just
that.
football numbers, baby girl.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Multiples of 7.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Jordan, what? Do you have a score projection?
I don't know multiples of 7.
Watch more football; it'll just be second nature.
Yeah.
Because I was going to be like 35-34.
Like one
That,
off.
that's a real.
That can
Any
happen.
given Sunday, any number can be on the scoreboard,
Yeah.
so it really doesn't matter.
Weekdays though.
Give us some numbers, baby, that
Yeah.
you just feel good with.
I kind of think Darren might be right with going pretty high. Like maybe in the 40s for the Chiefs and like
Really, though,
maybe
yeah.
low 40s for the Chargers as well.
The Chiefs have been in.
I
Some
think it's going to
real
be a
shootouts.
close game, but like I honestly I don't know if I could put real numbers to it.
Patrick Mahomes has had multiple. I think he's been in a game where there's been like 10 total touchdowns or 8 total touchdowns, not by just him, but like between him and the other team. He's been in some serious shootouts. Remember, like the greatest game of all time, like 3-4 years ago.
Wow.
What?
That's the greatest game of all time. Wow.
Yeah, greatest game of all time 3-4 years ago. Chiefs, Rams, 102 points total up on the
Yeah.
board. Maybe even more than that. That was one of the most insane games.
I know that game.
And that was prime time. Good freaking call, NFL
Yeah.
schedules.
That's just, man.
But on to not Chiefs related news.
Yeah.
Jordan and I obviously picked teams that suck. to be fans of. As you've probably picked up, I am a Raiders fan. Jordan's a Lions fan.
I am a Lions fan.
Jordan, what do you think about every week we just talk about whether or not we think we're going to win this upcoming game?
Honestly, I seriously thought the Lions were going to be able to win their first game this year.
I think you can definitely win the next game. You face the Commanders week 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then never mind.
That's a team that didn't have a name 6 months ago.
But they're
Or maybe they did.
Not,
It was from February.
they're not a bad team.
They're not
though.
a bad team. They actually were really surprising last weekend.
I think we'll probably have the same turnout like we had
You
the
think
first
you'll
week.
lose?
We'll lose, but not by much.
Dude, you scored a lot. Okay, let's be really honest. The Eagles are going to be good this year. And you lost to them by 3
No.
in a high-scoring game.
No. Sorry.
Dude, people are projecting the Eagles to actually go to a Super Bowl.
Really?
Professional analysts are actually saying the Eagles might get
Is
you
it, like,
one.
is it just because they watched
It's week 1, damn
Well,
it.
think about it.
analytics and stuff on them?
Think about it. Jalen Hurts, a lot better than people think.
Oh, did
They-
Jalen
he's
hurt
their
himself?
quarterback, okay? And I truly believe he's only going to get better. Then you got A.J. Green. No. A.J. Brown that got signed as the wide receiver this past offseason. Apparently, they have a beautiful connection. Miles Sanders figured out how to play football again, okay? And they have James Bradbury, one of the most underrated but great corners in the league. He got them... Jordan, if James Bradbury didn't get that, if he was not playing last week, you would have won.
Yeah.
You would have won.
You would have won that game.
You're going to win against the Commanders this weekend.
Something I gotta say.
What?
I feel like you're leaning too much into your mic, especially now since we upped the volume.
Okay. Sorry, I got too excited. It's
We haven't
sports.
necessarily proven
I need
that
to make a
yet.
separate podcast about sports, dang it.
Can I say one thing, though?
Go
If
ahead.
you, like, yesterday, it saddened everybody's hearts that PNB Rock passed away yesterday.
I have no idea who that is.
He's just like a hip hop artist.
I figure
he's
he's
an
like-
R&B. He was literally at a restaurant yesterday and a robbery went down. Dude went up to him, asked him for his jewelry. He's like, no. Got shot and killed like right there and then. And then the next day, today, they opened the store back up.
Mm.
I'm like, it's Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles restaurant in L.A. I'm like, damn. After a shootout, after a murder, you guys open your store back up. That's like controversial shit right there, too. Like, there's blood on the floor.
Ignore her.
You know
Don't
how-
let it in.
Yeah, you know. Don't let it.
We're
Yeah.
referring to the dog.
Don't let it in. It'll kill us.
Active listeners will know what we're talking about.
Yep.
That's good though. That's good though.
If you don't know what we're talking about right now, go listen to every episode we have. Okay, it's not that hard.
Hey, it wasn't.
It's just 3.5 hours of content. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you which episode. You're just gonna figure it out
Actually-
because you love us.
I do get a question about your podcast though. Are you guys gonna do like a whole big group one eventually?
Okay, so in episode 1,
Of like everybody who's been on the show.
I mean, maybe
that-
it's a thought.
I mean,
but
maybe
like,
not everyone.
Not
it's adding
everyone.
up quickly.
Yeah, no, not everyone, but who's the next person being on the podcast?
We have my sister, one
Oh,
of
yeah.
37 sisters
Yeah,
of mine.
That's
yeah.
not accurate, but
My
you know.
sister. Hey, maybe it is. We'll keep them guessing. All they need to know is this a lot. Okay.
There's more than 5.
Kennedy.
Kennedy. Yes.
More than 5, less than 40.
Sydney not going on the podcast? That'd been hilarious if Sydney gets
Sydney on the podcast.
She'd
I
probably
mean,
say no.
I'm not gonna not say. I'm gonna.
You're not gonna say no, but don't
I just
recommend it.
really don't know what we would talk about.
That's true.
I don't even know what Kennedy and I are
Black
exactly
people.
going to talk about.
Oh, okay,
But I think
yeah.
it's easier for me to bully
I mean, I
Kennedy
guess.
than Sydney.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just like everybody who wants to listen to the podcast, who listens to hip hop music. If you guys didn't know, PNB Rock has literally passed away from yesterday at the
I don't
age
know
of 30.
that guy, actually. I'll be really honest.
The songs that is most popular are "Selfish," "Horses" off the Fate and Furious track, and "Middle Child." Those are the main 3.
Was he
popular-
featured in Middle Child?
No. His song is literally called "Middle Child,"
Oh,
and it's the
J.
same
Cole
as
has
yeah.
it.
I know, and it's ironic when I bring up "Middle Child." Like, oh,
I know
J.
about that
Cole?
song, Selfish, though.
Yeah, "Selfish." Yeah, literally, that was him.
I listen to some R&B, but I guess I don't listen to a lot of the new people. Like
Like you listen to old R&B, like 2000s maybe.
Yeah, like Eminem. I listen to
I
The
do-
Weeknd.
I do know what song you really really love though. I do know what
I
song.
mean, literally any of them from this band, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, Linkin Park, yes. And it's a girl with blonde hair. The song is called Every Time We Touch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, that's a rave fucking song right
Oh,
there.
yeah,
It's like,
that's a bumping song.
but,
All right.
yeah, next topic.
Juice
Can
WRLD.
I
That's
have
another
one
one I
last
like.
thing to say for sports?
Yeah, literally.
It's kind of like two kind of last things, but they're both about the Raiders.
Okay.
The Raiders face the
I'm
Cardinals
listening.
this weekend.
I'm listening. Yes.
Raiders face the Cardinals.
Yes.
If it's the Cardinals that face the Chiefs, we're going to win. But honestly, there's at least one game every year where like a team is underrated and then they beat the crap out of us. And everybody's like, we all slept on this team. Okay, I have a feeling Kyler Murray is going to run all over us.
Probably.
And people are just going to be like, oh yeah, it was just week one rust or something like
Probability is like a 50 out of 50 maybe
that.
percent.
But, the Raiders always surprise me. But some statistical research I did briefly earlier this week.
Yeah.
I never want to see Derek Carr play like that ever again. But let's talk about this, okay? Ever since about, I don't know, any season after 2016, the biggest argument in Raider Nation is, do we get a new quarterback or do we stick it out with Derek Carr? And every single year, you got people supporting heavily on each side. Me, I keep going back and forth. Because there's always games every year where it's like, hell yeah, we needed Derek Carr to win that game.
Yeah, but then
and
the
then
next
it's
game,
like,
you're like,
oh
fuck.
yeah, if Derek Carr just kind of like was a better quarterback, we would have totally won that game.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
It's the same with Pat, too, sometimes.
Derek Carr is the world's most okay quarterback. But
That's a fact,
this is my
everybody.
issue.
Yeah.
He's the best at treading the line of getting re-signed
Really?
every single time.
Damn.
Okay? I'm about to give you some stats
Like,
that
unbelievable.
worry me.
That's like unbelievable.
Let me tell you what.
That's like saying if my right nutsack flew down, you know?
So I went onto the website champsorchumps.us. That's just the credit I'm gonna give. This is really turning into a Matt Stafford situation, maybe even worse, a Phillip Rivers situation. Okay, where you are a good enough quarterback for the team not to want to risk getting a new one. Here's the thing. Okay, I looked up longest NFL playoff win droughts.
This chair hurts my ass.
Okay, I have the bottom seven. Bottom seven. Okay. New York Giants. Their last playoff win was 10 years ago.
Damn.
Their quarterback drafted 2019. Okay, this is his fourth season, I think, if I'm doing the math correctly. This is his fourth season with the Giants. Chicago Bears, 11-year drought.
Yeah.
Justin Fields, drafted just a year ago. He was a rookie last year. Same with the New York Jets. Zach Wilson, drafted a year ago. Also 11-year drought.
Yeah.
The Washington football team, now known as the Washington Commanders, have a brand new quarterback this year. We're talking about tenure with that exact team. Okay, I don't care that Carson Wentz has been in the league for a while. Okay, I'm just trying to prove the point that teams are getting new quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Okay, Carson Wentz, this is his first season with the Commanders. Okay, then you have the Las Vegas Raiders with a 19-year drought to win a playoff game. We're going to skip the details on them for real quick. Miami
good for a good
Dolphins.
reason.
Miami Dolphins, 21 years since they won a playoff game.
Yeah.
Okay, Tua was drafted, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
3 years ago?
I think it was 3.
He was in the same class as Justin Herbert and Jordan Love. But Tua,
Jordan, that's my name.
still,
That is your name.
still very much a new quarterback still. And then the Detroit Lions. This is just 30 years, the longest drought to win a playoff game. It's okay, Jordan.
Oh, I'm well aware.
But even they're
going to do all right this
have
year,
Jared Goff, who's just in his second season with the Lions, and there's still a discussion on if they should keep him if he plays the same way he did last year. Okay? If he doesn't get better, he's probably out. They're probably going to draft a quarterback. Okay? Crank it back to the Raiders real quick. This is Derek Carr's 9th season.
Jesus fuck.
Okay? 9th season. I know we've had our ups and downs, and Derek Carr definitely does not take the whole buffet when it comes to why we suck.
Yeah.
Okay? I am never going to slight the super misfortune
Yeah.
that was the end of 2016 and breaking his leg. But we still have not won a playoff game, and for as long as I've been going back and forth on Derek Carr, if he does not win, not only get to the playoffs, but if he does not win one playoff game once he's there, I'm probably going to be done with him. I'm probably just going to be waiting for that year we draft a quarterback.
Yeah.
Because seriously, we cannot just keep him around like the Chargers did with Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, I know.
Like the Lions did with Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Like, I am a big fan of what a lot of teams are doing, which is drafting a quarterback underneath the veteran and having him maybe even sit out his whole rookie contract. A lot of people think Patrick Mahomes' rookie season was 2018. It wasn't.
It was 2017.
He got drafted in 2017, sat the whole freaking thing behind Alex Smith.
Yeah, literally. And didn't even get to play till...
And Alex Smith sucked.
We can all say that.
Alex Smith he was an okay quarterback on a flawless offense.
Yeah.
And that's why anybody ever thought Alex Smith was okay. What the Chiefs are doing now is what happens when you've perfected everything but a quarterback and then you put a great quarterback there. I'm done with sports. What else are we talking about, boys?
Earlier I mentioned the story about this microphone that I'm using. I actually wanted to tell it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, so this microphone was a gift from our good friend Tim. Yeah, he's pretty dope.
Did he
But,
give that to you as a present, or did he just leave it here?
No, he gave it. So this was several years ago.
Oh, okay.
So previously, I would talk on the boys with on an older program called Curse. It's now become Curse Forge, a Minecraft modding platform. Strangely enough, I don't know why.
That's funny and weird to know.
Essentially, they were Discord before Discord was a thing.
Damn.
And then we moved to Discord. But I was using just my laptop microphone. Which, if any of you have had a laptop or have tried to use a laptop with their microphone, they're shit. They're really shit. Sounds like you're talking through a soda can, honestly. But it was a big ordeal because I would try to talk to them and they'd just be like, "JVC, just shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear you sounding like shit." And so Tim was just like, "JVC, I will buy you a microphone." And then he did. A microphone and a pop filter. The same pop filter I'm still using today, even though I've gotten 2 more since then. So he bought me the microphone. He delivered it to me. That was fun. That was cool. Some other things happened that day, but we don't need to talk about that.
Sexy.
The opposite.
Not sexy.
Anyways, moving on from that, the microphone's been serving me really well, really great. I've had it for, I think, 7 years now. It's a good microphone. But one of our other friends, Prefix, one of the biggest ones that was complaining about me sounding like crap so much, actually nominated Tim for a Nobel Peace Prize because of him giving me...
You could just go do that?
Yes.
Wait, what? Wait a minute.
He submitted to the group that does it that he wanted to nominate Tim for a Nobel Peace Prize because he gave me a microphone. There's actually a whole typed out thing that I would love to show you guys sometime. It's hilarious.
Honestly,
You gotta do that for a
Tim should
podcast
have that on
episode.
his resume.
He actually, I think his last resume, he did use that.
Great.
Like, I got a
He should.
nominee for what? Nobel Peace Prize for giving somebody a microphone because their camera was shitty.
Yes, sir.
No, it was that's a very great story that I like to tell.
Beautiful.
And I'm just,
You just what?
it's just like, just thinking of like the world that we live in now.
Mhm.
We can all try to be thankful that we all just didn't die,
Yeah,
or just think like the world hasn't actually ended yet, and we're
It's
still
amazing how
and
it
we're
hasn't
still
ended.
here. Like
Every time I have that thought, I'm like, my grandkids will have to deal with it. I won't.
yeah, I know.
Sorry, my grandkids.
Sorry, Mike.
sorry, future grandkids that will listen to this
But you'll
someday.
probably be breathing Mars air.
Probably be breathing in.
Artificial.
Yeah, artificial. Yeah, literally. Nah, it's like more like agricultural, you know. But it's just amazing. It's like this fucking Pepsi
Darren.
Zero Sugar is fucking delicious.
Here's
Darren,
another one if you want it.
Sweet.
Mr. Darren,
Yeah.
most interesting thing that happened to you this week?
This week, shit. Does nothing count?
Sure.
Hey, that's what I
Because-
said.
Nothing really, because it's just I'm thankful that I have my girlfriend and my kid though.
Yeah.
Literally though.
What's it
They-
like being a dad?
Lack of sleep, and that's just because of my part though. That's just because of me. I can get sleep if I fucking want to. So when you've been working like 3 to 11s ever since back in for like fucking 5 years, yeah, it kills because because you're always gonna stay up till like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Literally. If I was a morning person, it'd probably be a lot different. Because I'd be waking up at like fucking crack of dawn, going to work, coming home at like 3 or 4 in the fucking afternoon or evening, and then catering to all the house shit, like my music and my streaming thing, would probably not make it through the morning shift if I did morning shifts.
Yeah,
I'd
we
probably
definitely got
I'd probably have to take a
full
break
schedules.
from that. Yeah, literally.
I just want to say that laptop being so close to like so much over the edges make me really nervous, but I trust it.
Jordan,
We just moved it.
most
guys-
interesting thing that happened to you this week?
I'm thinking. What is the most interesting thing that happened to me this week?
You can talk about your microphone again.
No. So no, that was last week. Honestly, I don't like some things happen. Like, I mean, I bought brake pads. I haven't changed them yet. I'm going to do that tomorrow.
I mean, that's
But,
good. That's a start. I fixed my tires on my invisible Bullmobile, so that was pretty amazing. That was hard to do though. That bubble would not fucking pop, you know.
Okay. What? I'm trying to think of something. You just put me on the spot like that, man. I don't appreciate.
What happened at work? Something? Anything cool?
No,
No.
not really. Honestly, nothing different than I didn't talk about from last week. But you know,
Did you get that one test at the doctor's? I forgot what it's called. To see if you're Asian.
what?
See what percentage Asian you are.
Oh, okay. He's making a joke right now. Is what he's doing. No, I didn't, because that doesn't exist. I mean, it technically does. It's called like a DNA test. But I did not take a DNA test.
Okay.
I actually do want to at some point, but that shit costs money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Lots of it too.
Everything fucking in this world costs money now. Like you can't even do anything if you want to have money on you.
Speaking
you
of
can
money.
you can walk around, but
everything stays happening to me. Jordan.
Well, that's because you do too much shit.
One of these days, I would be so happy to say I had nothing interesting happen to
Then
me.
don't do anything.
But so much happened to me. Okay, so I finally got my truck in the shop to get the frame fixed.
nice.
I got a text yesterday that is causing me all kinds of freaking
That was literally the
stress.
day of the last recording.
Mhm.
The truck.
I got my truck in the shop. I got a text yesterday saying, "Hey, we found this.
Really?
We need to replace this." it's going to be an extra $350. And I'm just really stressing about how I'm going to figure out how to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know.
Didn't you give them $5,000?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that more than...
No.
What?
I think it's like a flat rate.
Okay.
Damn.
But they're like, yeah, we're going to have to order it on eBay, and it's not going to come to us until next Monday. That's 6 days from as of where we're recording right now.
What is it? Like, what did they find? I want to know.
It's like a crossbar.
Okay, that actually
Really
makes
rusted out.
that actually makes
but-
sense with what they're.
Okay, so when I was taking it into the shop, I was really hoping they would find something other than just the frame, because the truck would shake a little bit past 65. And
The crossbar.
Daddy don't like that, okay? I want a breeze. I don't want to worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay? Benjamin Franklin said the bitterness of cheap costs will last way longer than the sweetness of cheap costs.
Nice.
Okay? That is not. That's paraphrasing. I knew I just messed that up.
Maybe
But
not.
that's he's right. Okay, the bitterness of bad product or whatever.
I know what you're trying
We
to say.
get it, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what I'm dealing with financially right now. But I forgot to mention last week on the podcast, but it was a good thing because now I got a whole arc on the missing case of my English teacher.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna ask you about that.
That was at the
2 weeks ago.
Was
okay?
was that on the second podcast you guys recorded, or is it like
Well, I think
the past two?
we briefly mentioned it on the second podcast.
What is going on with that? Because it's just
So, today, Tuesday,
Yeah.
I always have school.
yeah.
Today was the first day I had a full class with my English teacher since the first day of the school year.
That wasn't even a full day, wasn't it? Didn't she just pop in, be like, "Hey, or do this," and then leave?
No. That was the second day.
Oh.
So the first day was basically syllabus. The second day, she was like, hey, I'm only going to be here for 5 minutes because my kid's puking at school. And then the whole next week was canceled. Jordan thought she was dead.
I thought she was dead. Yeah.
Okay, so the reason why
Well, it's just because
we were just guessing on it is because this is... Okay, welcome to community college. This is how it happened.
yeah.
We show up, 5 minutes pass from when school, the class starts.
Yeah.
She is not there. An old man walks in. Okay? He's like, is this composition 1? I'm like, we're all like, yeah. And he's like, walks in. And then he advertises the Academic Achievement Center for about 5 to 10 minutes. And at the very end of that, he's like, I don't know where your teacher is. That's exactly how he said it. I've never had an educator just sit there. He's like, I got nothing. Okay? I emailed her. I called her. Nothing. Okay? We had no clue. And she didn't even leave announcements until the second day that class got canceled the next week. But yeah,
Weird.
I had no clue what happened. I almost went to the front office and be like, I paid for this class,
My teacher's not going to be here.
and
There's
I'm
no
not
point in it.
retaking it in the future semester. So what are we gonna do? You know. So I'm glad she's back. Apparently she had a virus. She only said it was a virus. Could have been COVID. Could have not been COVID.
Yeah.
Important thing is
She got
she's
the
back.
Rona.
She's back.
You're
doing work.
But in the brief time that she was legitimately a missing person for me as a teacher, I just wrote the essay. I wrote the essay that was supposed to be upcoming homework. And she came in today and gave us the requirements for that. I wrote a 6-page essay, actually 7-page essay.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, this only has to be 2 to 3 pages long. So Daddy's got to do a lot of condensing.
I mean, I would just turn it in as it is.
So wait, so you wrote a
Here's the thing with
So
like
wait.
a lot of teachers that have like,
do they want like
We had this conversation.
she's not gonna read past page 3.
That's what you think. We keep interrupting Darren.
No, you're good. So she just only wants you to write 2 to 3 pages. How many pages did you write?
It's a personal narrative essay.
7 pages. He wrote
I
7
wrote
pages.
about the one and
Damn.
only time I legitimately thought I was going to jail.
What you could do is just
It's
cut
a
down
damn
fucking
good
5
story.
pages and be like, hey, guess what? Bingo, there you go.
I don't know how hard it's going to be. I've never condensed a story.
I don't know.
But, she said that we're going to have time to work on it on Thursday. So,
Personally, what I would actually do is, ask her, what if I wrote more?
I told her everything that I told you now.
Okay.
Hey, I wrote this ahead of time. I have 6 pages I'm going to condense.
Okay.
She's like, okay, can't wait to look forward to it. Oh my god!
What in the fuck?
What's up?
Okay, okay.
Dustin!
Podcast
Get on the
listeners.
freaking guest list before you get in here.
But welcome.
Darren's
surprise,
brother
holy
Dustin just
shit,
walked in with his
dick
girlfriend.
fucking ma.
The Batman.
Hey,
Welcome.
I like your shirt.
Thanks.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
That's great. It's good to see you.
So what's the topic?
Damn it, Piper.
What's the topic?
We're talking
right
about
now?
his English teacher
the
that was
legend
missing.
of my English teacher.
Nice. Come
What if we had cameras
We have
going
5
today?
minutes until we're done.
That would have been
Like, what if we had,
actually
like-
amazing. We should have. God damn it! I just didn't record or charge the GoPro.
I brought my camera, so it's okay.
For context, okay. Ever since Dustin and I broke up, I've barely seen him. So, this is the second time I can, touch him physically in, those last 6 months.
Oh, so that's pretty
And
accurate.
I'm really excited once we stop recording.
He came and saw
You know
me
what
at
I'm
work
saying?
a little bit ago.
Darren, I'm gonna touch the fuck out of your brother.
Go right ahead. I give you full permission.
I live like 5 minutes away from your school.
Yeah, I actually found out where your workplace was today when I took Eli for lunch.
Oh, yeah, Eli
Yeah.
was like, hey, how long are you at work?
All fucking
Yeah, he was
day.
super bored this afternoon, wasn't he?
Oh, because he was getting his Mustang new tires
But,
on or
um,
something like that. Yeah.
Is there anything at all that we want to hit on this week?
Yeah, if you all use
Oh,
if
should
you-
we establish that you used to have a podcast, and if you get it running again, we're
Yes,
a little partnership?
yes, literally.
That's something I wanna do.
Okay, everybody
Advertise.
who wants to fucking listen to this. So me and my buddy Jake are gonna have a podcast that's called Adult ADHD. We don't know when it's gonna come out though. We're just gonna leave you a suspense though. First topic of that is literally introducing our podcast, talking about what we're gonna be talking about. That's the surprising part because one, we could be talking about literally fucking anything.
That's what we do.
Literally. But mainly his thing, he might go into political reasons, and that's just Jake. So anybody who's listening and gets offended, easily not offended, click off the podcast when it starts, because if you guys really get pissed off about political things, you don't have to listen to him. What you guys can do is just turn it off and then go about your day. But who wants to listen to political reasons, please click on and fucking listen to Adult ADHD, probably coming this year or next year.
See,
I like that
that's,
name.
that's the goal I have for this podcast. We're not going to talk about politics. We're not going to talk about religion, okay?
No.
That's like the age-old rule that nobody follows anymore,
No.
except for not talking about religion,
Yeah.
which is sad, but, it's fine.
Honestly, thinking of an idea though, if Jake doesn't want to do it, I can do it by myself and just invite guests, just like what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
It's like a solo mission, and then
If you guys want to come in and close the door, we'd probably appreciate that a little bit, considering Maya makes noises now.
Yeah.
Did he
Did
just
he
leave?
just leave?
No, he went and shut the door.
Oh,
Come on in.
Because I don't want Piper hanging out.
yeah.
Having
That'd
to
be.
chase her all the way to the bar.
All right. Am I doing closing stuff?
Not yet. I wanted to talk about Darren a little bit more. Darren makes music.
I do.
He's actually very gifted, and I enjoy your music quite a bit.
I do.
That's right.
Literally.
That's why Darren
Okay.
is eventually gonna workshop if he wants to an intro and outro. But if he doesn't want to, that's fine because I got another guy that's willing.
Oh, I can do some stuff for you guys too. I can probably go into my FL studio and do some like piano shit and make it sound like really techno-y. And at the end, I should just do like too many words.
I actually did think of
Just
like
a thing,
a,
Dustin. We're starting to vape outside only now. So that's just a new rule that we're starting to really push. Yeah.
I got a question after podcast.
Okay.
Cool. I'm not pregnant.
But you can check Darren out on Spotify. Are you on YouTube too?
I am.
Music wise,
Oh,
or
I
is it?
mean, It's just like you can literally just search up like.
Drop the ads, baby girl.
Yeah.
I would drop the ads. It's like 6 demons with the number 6, and everything's lowercase but the Z to make it look fucking fancy. But it's really not though.
Fancy.
My SoundCloud name's changed because
Really?
I instantly
That's right.
got verified
To what?
on there. It's literally Maze, all capitals, but the A is a X and with an
MAYZE.
No,
M-
MXZE with an exclamation point.
Maze.
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 Maze. It's amazing.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, definitely,
Jordan?
definitely check him out. His music is really good.
Jordan, I actually did think of like an intro idea.
Hmm.
It's really stupid.
You didn't shout out the Instagram yet, by the way.
No, that's in the closers.
Okay,
In the
I told you
closers.
not to put it in the closer. All right.
But we forgot to put it in the beginning, and it was like 30 minutes before I remembered.
Damn you guys!
Anyways,
You guys are too many words. Come on.
we're gonna get
That's
better.
the problem.
Our
That's
fourth ever
Get
podcast.
better.
We're gonna get better. But this is how the intro goes. This is what I was thinking when I was at work this morning. It's you with like, you know how sometimes you can just hear the shit-eating grin on people's voices.
yeah.
So
there it is, right
I feel
fucking
like,
there.
I feel like right before like any musical intro, you're going, Isaac, how fast are we going? And I'm like, God. And then boom.
Wait a second. I don't get it
It's
at
a
all.
reference to Godspeed.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's why I fucking laughed instantly, but then it hit.
How
like,
fast are we going?
God. It just fucking cuts. I like that. Keep do it.
Yeah, and then like you do whatever musical genius that you are after that.
Like to do piano, like too many words, and then with the like maybe not auto tune, probably just do it like that with like a distortion and reverb on it.
We got
I
all
got
the
it.
creativity.
You can play around with it, make like
Alright.
Dude,
3 different ones, and we'll
yeah.
listen to them.
So, shout out to the Instagram followers that have followed us since the last time we recorded.
Yes, you didn't open that properly, but it's fine. We made an Instagram a couple weeks ago, and we're going to be shouting out all the new followers.
Can I just say one more thing before
hey, what's
this
the
closes?
ask to the podcast or no, the Instagram
Too many words.
podcast? Too many words podcast.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Alright.
too many
Yeah,
words
yeah.
podcast, but
Critique me on opening it.
Isn't there underscores in there too?
No.
Okay. I just like
Bitch.
Hi, motherfucker.
yes.
You're gonna make me cry.
Our Instagram page officially has 8 total followers, and we will shout out the first 100 followers total. One of them is a Letterkenny fan page because I accidentally followed Trevor K. Wilson on the wrong Instagram when I was searching through Instagram. I gotta really watch out for that. I don't want to follow a big booty girl on the professional
Yeah,
podcast.
that won't be
Instagram,
that good though. Gotta go.
But
home and dry
it's
clean.
whatever. The new followers: Adri at
Nice.
Adri Lamb,
Nice.
Darren
Yeah.
at Official Y Maze,
Yeah. Hello.
Cheesy. That's with a CH,
Who the
not our landlord and savior, but our friend across the pond from London, Cheesy, at official_cheesy.
Nice.
And then right before the podcast recorded, at X Carly X Cassidy X, which is naturally Darren's girlfriend in the corner who has been so quiet,
Wife?
even though she didn't have to be.
What? You didn't know that?
No.
I was gonna say no. She's my sister.
Wife.
All right, another thing that I have wanted to install for every week is to talk about our listener stats, the
Analytics.
statistics on our Spotify people. Okay.
Like how many have you guys gotten? Like, is it high or is it
So-
low?
Well, he's about to read it off. And this
Our
is the first time I've heard it in 2
This-
weeks.
okay.
So
Our first episode is still the episode with the most views, which is natural because, every time a new person shows up,
Yeah.
they'll listen to the first episode, which is just fine.
Yeah.
24 total plays on that first episode.
Not bad.
We are averaging 15 plays each episode.
That's not bad. You're gaining.
All-time plays, 45.
Damn.
And our audience size is 13,
Damn.
which
So
is
you're-
not bad.
It's not bad. You think 13
We
people
only
is small.
need
Like, put them in a
50
fucking tiny room and see how many people you have right there. Like,
We only need 50 listeners per week to actually start doing ad reads and start getting money from Spotify. So 13 is not bad. This is our 4th episode. We've been doing this for a month.
Yeah.
Okay?
We,
It's not
you guys
big,
can get big.
but
You
I'm
guys can
proud
get
of
fucking-
everybody that's helped out.
Yeah, you guys can get big off this shit.
Let's see.
if we put more production value in it, we'll probably get a lot more viewers.
Yeah. Or you guys can do like paid promotions on this too. And
So-
you can do like paid promotions to get you guys more money.
Private sponsors, yeah.
Yeah, you guys
So-
can do that.
That is all the numbers on the anchor
Here's a penny
stats.
for you.
Sweet, thank you.
Um,
I feel lucky already.
Oh yeah. Another thing. Let's just do the ultimate plug. This podcast is featured on thescaldstone.com. From thescaldstone.com, you can find literally everything you need to try to find. Okay, our YouTube, our Spotify, our Instagram, it's all there. Okay. And it's versatile on the podcast page. You can watch it and listen to it from that page.
Nice.
Anything to add, Jordan? Am I forgetting anything?
No, I think that's it for
All right.
us.
Another thing I wanted to install, a thing that I did in the first episode. Darren, what do you want to make this episode out to? What or who? Could be
Who?
someone you care about. Could be something you care about.
Fire trucks.
Fire trucks. All right. This episode's dedicated to fire trucks. Jordan, what do you want to make this episode out to?
Darren.
Darren.
Sweet, did
Naturally.
I'm sitting right fucking here.
Nat-
Oh, that's amazing. Hey,
Yeah.
thank you to the Lord.
All right.
He made me special.
Well, since the
Ed.
first episode went out to my mom, I think it's only natural that the second episode goes to Hot Wheels.
Yeah, I think that's a good answer.
Yeah,
Yep.
Hot Wheels are pretty freaking sick.
Well, I know what
Dad,
I'm
I'll get you next week. How about that?
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas again.
I mean, I'm just kidding. My dad doesn't listen.
He's got a box of Hot Wheels in the basement. I thought he did listen.
No, he keeps on saying he will, but he keeps forgetting.
That's
That's like my
depressing
dad.
as fuck.
Yeah. And my mom hasn't listened since I forced her to listen to the first episode.
That's like our
But
mom.
it's
Loser.
fine. I've been proving since
She's a
day one
loser.
that I don't really need my parents.
I wish we did
I'm just
cameras because the way I just did it to my brother, it's like, just like turns like right here.
And then the all said. 1, 2, 3.
Amen.
Amen.
I thought I was gonna say too many words, but I mean that would be.